Welcome to the final section of the Mastering Cassandra video course. In this section, we'll come to the conclusion of this course. Up through the last section, we finished our Cassandra WebTrader application from birth to deployment. We're going to wrap up the whole course and introduce some useful reference materials. Firstly, let's revisit the course. In this video, we'll review the software development process that's been used to design and build Cassandra WebTrader. We'll then revisit what we've learned and highlight the important points. We started our journey at the introduction of the modern Java web application development technologies. We followed the contemporary multi-tiered application architecture to select the components for each of the tiers to design our example application, Cassandra WebTrader. We used Cassandra as the data store sitting at the bottom of the architecture, and extensively adopted the Spring framework and its sub-projects to construct the business tier. On the client tier, we use HTML5, CSS3, JSP, Bootstrap, and D3.js to make up a stunning, fully responsive web user interface. We then installed, set up, and configured our development toolbox, and got ourselves familiar with their usage by making up small sample programs. Then we crafted out a high-level design of Cassandra WebTrader by completing the typical software development tasks. For example, collecting and analyzing user requirements, designing the user functions and grouping them into logical packages, designing the data model and the class model, and lastly, producing some screen prototypes. Next, we concentrated on the Spring Framework components by writing small programs to get ourselves up to speed. As the main objective of this course was to introduce how to use Cassandra in Java web application, we dived deep into Spring Data Cassandra with many examples. From sections 6 to 9, we did the actual implementation of Cassandra WebTrader, based on the high-level design developed in the early sections. Finally, we discussed how to deploy the Spring Boot-based Cassandra WebTrader to actually run in Apache Tomcat. Here are the important knowledge and skills that we now should have mastered in this course. We should now understand how to use Spring Framework and its subprojects for fast Java web application development. How Spring Data Cassandra can be used. For a large-scale application system, Spring integration should be the right messaging. Regarding modern front-end web user interfaces, Bootstrap and other popular JavaScript frameworks or libraries should be integrated to the back-end Java web application. We've quickly gone through our approach of developing Cassandra WebTrader and distilled the essences that should be mastered in this course. Next, we'll look at some useful reference materials on the internet and in books.